Oh. Yep.
Okay, today's a good day. So today what we're gonna be doing, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video or the thumbnail, which I would assume would have given it away, we're gonna be installing a new charge pipe on my 2007 BMW 335i convertible. Yes, I know, don't roast me, I wanted a convertible, okay? For those of you who don't know what a charge pipe is, the charge pipe is basically what holds the boost that the turbos create. Now in my car, this is the charge pipe right here, and if you can't tell, it is made of plastic, which isn't a bad thing for stock boost on the car, which is only like 8 psi. But when I tune the car, which I do plan on doing, I want to get all the bolt-ons on first. I'm probably going to be pushing anywhere between 16 to 20 psi, which is a considerably higher number than 8 psi. So the problem with the stock charge pipe is because it is made of plastic, when you start running higher boost, the pressure in the charge pipe can actually be too much and the pipe will actually burst or blow up or whatever. And we don't want that. So today we're taking preventative maintenance, if you will, to ensure that that doesn't happen. But at the same time, we're doing something cool because this is my charge pipe right here, the ARM Motorsports charge pipe, and I decided to go with the blow-off valve instead of reusing the OEM diverter valves. So these little hoses right here, these, I'm not gonna be reusing those, which is why there's a blow-off valve on here instead of two little holes that the pipes connect to reuse them. Also, note, the ARM Motorsports charge pipe is solid aluminum, whereas the OEM, plastic. So much higher quality than the original. Very good price. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys are interested in picking up an ARM Motorsports kit or just any specific part for your car. The price is right, the really high quality stuff. I already do have the intakes in. If you guys missed my last video, I'll put a little card. I don't know if it's here or here, but you can check it out. But without further ado, let's go. Let's get to work. I'm anticipating this will take like 2 hours. It should take like 1, but knowing me, yeah, okay, let's go. We got the whole cowl filter off. Next step would be to remove the intakes because charge pipe rests underneath the intakes, and I mean it's possible to do it with the intakes in. It might be, I don't even know, but I know from last time I tried something like this, it's easier to just get everything out of the way and then you put it back in at the end. It saves time and makes an easier install, so yes. So the next step would be stock charge pipe. We take that out. We don't need that. No. So, funny story. I stopped filming for a little bit because I was having a lot of trouble getting the hoses off because they were stuck. When I bought the car, I had to have the oil filter housing gasket and the valve cover gasket replaced, and because they were leaking a lot of oil, and some of the oil is seen in the charge pipe, which I think is why it was really hard to unscrew everything. So I actually had to get a rubber glove so I could get it off, but it worked. It worked. I'm really happy about it. Next up, there's a T-map sensor on the charge pipe, which I have to screw off before I take the charge pipe off. I don't think I have to do that. I'm just gonna do it because that's what I've seen other people do. Then I just pull the charge pipe out and pop the new one in. Okay, so right here, this is our stock charge pipe, and as you can see, it's plastic. So, oh my god, dude, this thing is nasty. There's so much oil in here already. I'll take a little paper towel. Actually, I guess it's not that bad. But like you can see here, there's definitely a good amount of oil, like more than I was anticipating. So if anyone is trying this at home, I do recommend use rubber gloves, at least for unscrewing this part, like unscrewing these, because they get very stuck. Kill. I just had a mini heart attack. So when I was taking the stock charge pipe out, I did get it out. I mean, obviously you saw, but there's a little nipple on the intake manifold that you have to reuse when you put a new vacuum line in that connects to the blow-off valve. This is like hard to explain if you don't really know what I'm following, but it's kind of like hard to explain while making sense of it at the same time. So I pulled the vacuum line off, but it snapped and a tiny little piece was stuck on the nipple, and I freaked out. I tried WD-40 and tried to pull it off, and it literally snapped, and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get this off? But all I did was took a little knife and I just slid it, and it came right off. This little piece right here was about to ruin the whole install. This tiny little piece. I think I tend to get stuck on like the parts of the install that aren't supposed to take a long time. Like I just spent 20-25 minutes trying to figure out how to take off the MAP sensor, the mass airflow sensor. Like, why is that the hard part? This shouldn't be the hard part. So before we can go ahead and just slap the new charge pipe in, we need to put the MAP sensor on here so the car can still monitor what it needs to monitor. So we have our MAP sensor right here, and it just goes. No, well, see, this is why I had a hard time getting it out. There's like a little suction thingy right here, so we kind of have to like wiggle it in. This is downwards, right? Yeah, okay. And then we just screw it in. And then also another like interesting part of the ARM Motorsports charge pipe kit, they send you screws to use, so you don't have to reuse the screws that were attached to the original charge pipe. They actually don't fit, they're a little bit big. So we put these screws in, and then we put the charge pipe in. So I'm gonna do my best to put it in with the power steering reservoir in, power steering reservoir right here. But I have a feeling it's gonna get in the way, so we might have to take that out. Hope we don't, but. So all we have to do now is block off the stock diverter valves with these little caps right here because we don't have any more diverter valves. So one cap right here and then another right there. I think we're done. I think now we just put the DCI back in, cowl back on, and I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. Oh, the MAP sensor. I gotta plug that in. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at this. My engine bay is really coming along. So since the diverter valves are out of the way, I feel like the engine bay looks cleaner, doesn't it? Like there's less like tubes and random shit just running through the engine. Yeah, looks good. So I actually haven't started this car all day because I wanted it to be cold to work on the car, because we work on a hot car, it's very hot, and yeah. Also, in my last video I talked about how I couldn't do the Golf T-Mod. I did figure it out. I did it a little bit differently, but it still works. So the valve stays open, louder cold start. Yep. It's louder, isn't it? We know the car starts, now we need to see if it drives, yeah? Oh, hot. It's so hot. So I'm just gonna drive it around a little bit so the car warms up, because you don't want to push a car that hasn't warmed up. That's just very, very bad, so we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do like a tiny little pull just to hear the blow-off valve. I wouldn't say pull, but like, I'm gonna get the turbo spooling, and we're gonna hear this blow-off valve. I'm very excited. So I bought the Tile Q blow-off valve, which means Q like quiet. So it's like, it works, but it's kind of quiet. It's not overpowering, which is kind of what I was going for. I hear it. It's not like stupid loud, but you can hear it. You can hear it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Everything's working fine, but the car feels a little bit slower. So I think that means I have a boost leak, which kind of sucks. But honestly, I don't think I can go back and address it right now. I'll deal with it tomorrow, and hopefully I'll just fix it off camera, like just reconnect one of the hoses or something. But it sounds really cool. It sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling the boost. My guess is it's the cowl, because I remember I was having some trouble getting that on. So if I had to guess, that's what it is. I'm just gonna take the charge pipe off tomorrow or at some point and reconnect it so that it's like a tighter connection. That's my only guess. We have the infamous limp mode because we have a boost leak. Very, very annoying that I couldn't just install it right, but I mean, at least I got it on. Okay, so good news. I figured out exactly what the problem is, and my suspicion was correct. You'll see it's actually completely disconnected from right here, which is why we're not getting as much boost. So I guess I try and reconnect that now. I'm probably gonna do that off camera because I'm very tired. I need a break. We'll pick up this video tomorrow or the next chance I have to film so I can get some more sound clips for you. The blow-off valve, it does sound sick. Like, it sounds really, really good. It's just, I don't have any boost right now. So you're getting a blow-off valve, you're getting the sounds, but you're not getting the actual boost.
It's Gavin May.
It's Gavin May.
Bro, we got the shit to work.
We did.
I fixed it myself.
Show yourself.
How do I show myself? I'm holding your fucking... Here you go. Hold this. They don't want to see this.
Yes, they do.
They don't want to see this though.
No one's watching, but no one's watching anyway, so it's okay. Hey, shout out to the 1,000 of you watching this. You know what? You know what? You know what?
You know what? You know what?
We fixed it.
I fixed it.
It works now.
I fixed it.
Yes. You're gonna yell at me. You had your girlfriend do the work.
But I did do the work.
She did do the work.
I did do the work.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure where I left off. I'm pretty sure we gotta be in the work. Everything does work. Let me show you. So the part we were having trouble with was the little coupler on the end of the charge pipe. I couldn't get it to clamp down the way I wanted it to, which resulted in it being really loose. So when I got on it, the coupler popped off. But if you look here, everything is tightened really good. So you don't have to worry about it moving. Really solid connection, blow-off valve running strong. So now that we do have an aluminum charge pipe, we can safely turn up the boost when I do decide to tune the car, and I am waiting to do that because my spark plugs are very, very, very old. 12 years since they've been replaced, and the one-step colder ones by NGK are out of stock around the country, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be ordering the OEM Bosch plugs. I'm just gonna run those until I start getting really, really bad misfires on the car, and then I'm gonna switch over to the NGK when they're back in stock. If that even makes any sense. I'm not sure if you guys really follow what I just said, but we see it. Looks so pretty. Also, I noticed the car looks so much better without the ugly diverter valves. See, they're capped off in the back. It's just less little wires. ARM Motorsports, yes sir, yes sir. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. For stock, pretty much everything minus little components in the engine bay, it does sound really, really good. I can't imagine what it's gonna sound like when I get the downpipes on there. Woo. So we're gonna let it warm up a little bit. So one thing I've noticed about running the blow-off valve all the time is it's addicting. It's so fun because you don't need to be going stupid fast to hear the blow-off valve. It's only when the turbos have spooled up and then it needs to let off the air. So like every time you let off the throttle, you hear and it's not stupid loud either, but the cool part is like it sounds like a race car now, which is kind of crazy. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. You probably can't because it's so quiet. Like a race car. It's so cool. Oh my god, dude, I'm in love. I'm in love with this. The crazy part is, this is all I've done. I've only done the dual cone intakes and the charge pipe and blow off valve. Like, I haven't tuned it. I don't have my downpipes on. So it's pretty much stock aside from like those little mods, and because I haven't tuned the car, we're not going any faster. It's just the sound, so the placebo effect is hitting me and I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is crazy. So I was gonna try and get some drive-by clips, but upon driving it this morning, guess what's broken now? My stereo system, or basically the car doesn't make any sound anymore. Like, I knew when I bought this car I'd have a bunch of headaches, but I didn't think I would run into stuff like this. Like, this is just annoying. I don't fucking understand. So the observant viewer would note that the BMWs, when you open and close the door, you got like a ding. But if we open the door, nothing. And we're auctioning right now. Play a song. Oh, no sound. Volume up all the way. No sound. So I'm gonna try and figure this out. But I'm also gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Next video, I promise you guys, I really want to film a video where I just drive around and like just cool it with some friends, do some races, stuff like that. But I gotta get my car up to speed first to do that. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Hopefully I can figure out this stupid audio thing. I'm going to California tomorrow. I might be filming videos there. But if you guys stuck again in this video, you're awesome. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hey, push up in a drop, and I got a straight drop. 30 on my Glock, it'll blow your face off. Siamese twins on the dick, have a taste off. All my diamond water, nigga, we can have a skate off. Push up in a drop, and I got a straight drop. 30 on my Glock, it'll